Oh great, it's Jeff. Oh no, that's me. On today's show, we're gonna talk about Quentin Tarantino's Star Trek following CinemaBlend's exclusive interview. We're gonna talk about Natalie Portman being announced as female Thor. And I'm gonna watch the Cats trailer with Silent Bob's hetero life mate himself, Jason Mewes. So, stick around. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show where I run down some of CinemaBlend's hottest headlines and tell you stories from the perspective of a Hollywood newcomer. An entertainment noob. I'm basically just some guy who's around important people some of the time. Anyway, our number 5 story of the week is Quentin Tarantino is annoyed with Simon Pegg's comments about his Star Trek movie. So Tarantino was recently on our Real Blend podcast where he revealed that although he only plans to do 10 movies in his career, a sort of loophole may allow him to direct the new Star Trek movie, then do 10 original movies. Well anyway, apparently Simon Pegg, who's a staple of the reinvigorated Star Trek franchise, is out there making some false comments about the project. Tarantino said this: "I get annoyed at Simon Pegg. He doesn't know anything about what's going on and he keeps making all these comments as if he knows about stuff. One of the comments he said, he's like, well, look, it's not going to be Pulp Fiction in space. Yes, it is. If I do it, that's exactly what it'll be. It'll be Pulp Fiction in space." Well, there you go. Pulp Fiction in space. That sounds dope.
There was no way to save him.
Who will Harvey Keitel play?
I solved problems.
Tarantino said that what drew him to the script in the first place was that Pulp Fiction-y aspect that it had. I almost feel like, at this point, he's gonna make it extra Pulp Fiction-y just to spite Pegg. He's like, tell me I won't. Even though we all know he's just doing it to include shots of alien feet. In at number 4, Disney's live-action Little Mermaid has found its King Triton. Disney has been busting ass on some live-action remakes of their animated classics, making a shit ton of money and earning mostly so-so reviews. Well, now they're moving full steam ahead on The Little Mermaid. The casting of Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry, as the new Ariel did kick up some controversy, 'cause America. Well, the latest bit of casting news is pretty interesting as well. Javier Bardem is apparently in talks to play King Triton. Will this come to fruition? I don't know. This comes alongside alleged negotiations for Harry Styles to play Prince Eric and Melissa McCarthy to play Ursula, so we shall see. All of these choices seem a little weird in their own right, but I'm willing to wait around and see how it goes.
Isn't it neat?
You know what? It is. In at number 3, the Top Gun Maverick trailer puts Tom Cruise back in the cockpit. The trailer for Top Gun Maverick premiered at San Diego Comic-Con this past week, and it looks pretty dope. Tom Cruise even came out in Hall H for the first time ever to talk about the film. Said Katie Holmes, "I always hoped he'd come out, I just didn't think it would be to this many people." Thank you very much. I'll be going into hiding now. If I turn up dead, just know that it was probably a certain church that's rather prominent in Los Angeles. I'll probably get a lengthy email now. They seriously do that. In at number 2, first Cats trailer debuts the A-list cast's feline looks. All right, get ready for this one, because there's a lot to talk about. Some of my favorite news to come out of Comic-Con this week had nothing to do with Comic-Con. It was the premiere of the Cats trailer. The trailer prominently featured a ton of really bizarre CGI, turning these actors' motion capture performances into human-cat hybrids. And the memes/tweets have been amazing. I'm not gonna show you the full trailer, but I will show you a still frame. Creepy. And don't worry, that's just a tail. The worrisome part is that it's the least frightening aspect of that photo. Look, hot take here. Yes, the CGI looks weird, just rough. It's pretty creepy. Jason Derulo is perhaps the strangest, in my opinion. But real talk, everything else looks dope. The music sounds great, the choreography looks amazing, and even some of the cinematography, despite the fake fur and weird faces, looks pretty cool. Hate on me, I'm sure you will. I don't even know if that's an honest opinion. Sometimes I wonder if I just get off on being a contrarian. But really, what did you expect them to look like? Actual cats? People were way ready to hate on this trailer long before it came out. Some people are saying the makeup should have been practical like in the play. Nah, no way. No freaking way. Get out of here. You're lying to yourself. That would have gotten just as much hate, if not more. They couldn't win, man, trying to bring Cats, the musical that is a complete joke in pop culture. From Bumbly, meow, meow, meow. The musical that notoriously has no plot.
Are you saying Cats doesn't exist?
To the big screen, it just wasn't gonna happen seamlessly. It wasn't. So I'm willing to give it a chance and hope for the best. And you bet your ass I'm willing to hear Jennifer Hudson belt this song. Our managing director, Sean O'Connell, and myself have a full-on argument about it during my reaction to the trailer, so check that out in the description. Anyway, Cats was the big joke of the week at Comic-Con. We seriously couldn't stop talking about it. And it came up during most of our Comic-Con interviews for some reason, including my interview with Jason Mewes of the upcoming Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
I'm Jay, and this is my head with life mate, Silent Bob.
Why did I do this? I don't know. So it's time for this week's edition of Jeff embarrassing himself in front of celebrities. I have one more question for you.
Yes.
Probably the most dramatic and poignant one of the group.
Yes.
Have you seen the Cats trailer?
I have not. One night.
Look at that funky CGI. Look at those cat people. Look at these visuals.
I do like it. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, he's in it?
Jennifer Hudson?
No, Idra is amazing, dude. He's Luther. Have you seen the show?
Yeah,
Luther? The Wire.
Idris is dope. Rebel Wilson. Look at his cast. Oh, my emotions. Look at that choreography.
How long do you think it takes to get in the makeup each day?
It's actually motion capture CGI. So they were like in suits with like fake fur and stuff. Like green screen suits.
What?
Yeah, I know, it's bonkers, right?
I mean, I'll go see it. Just knowing do I say it right? Is that his name, Idris? Idris?
I think it's Idris, but I mean, yeah.
I mean, he's an amazing actor, I think. So just for him alone, and the CGI. Is this all talk because you're excited about it and everyone else thinks it's...
That's exactly what's happening right
Wow.
here, yeah. Jason Mewes, dude, thank you for watching the Cats trailer with me, bro. You didn't have to do that.
We
Thanks
should
for
have held
talking to
hands.
us.
And had popcorn.
We should have.
Right?
But they made you grab the mic. We didn't have.
That's true. I know, he ruined everything.
We didn't have room to cuddle. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's true. On this mustard couch.
You can go see it with me though.
I will. Let's go do it, bro.
Okay. All right.
That's it. There's a date. We're setting a date here, right here for you guys. We're gonna go see Cats together.
Yeah. So there you go. Jason Mewes and I are going on a mandate to see Cats. All my dreams coming true. I also got to start our interview like this. Well, look at this morose motherfucker right here. Of course, referencing this.
Wow. Look at these morose motherfuckers right here.
So, middle school me is pretty stoked on that. Anyway, it is time for our #1 story of the week. Natalie Portman celebrates being female Thor with pre-jacked before photo. So in case you've been living under a hammer, Marvel released a ton of news at their Hall H panel at Comic-Con. And this included the little detail that Natalie Portman would be playing a female Thor in the new Thor film titled Love and Thunder. Everything about that rules. Anyway, Portman posted this to Twitter. So thrilled to share the news with you today at SDCC 2019 that I'll be returning to the MCU as female Thor with legends Taika Waititi, Tessa Thompson, and Chris Hemsworth. Remember this as the before picture for when I get jacked. And you better believe it. We've seen what a Marvel contract does to these actors' muscles. They just start growing. Miraculously. Portman had always been coy about whether or not she was returning. And to be honest, I believe that she didn't know. My favorite part about all of this is that Taika Waititi is back to direct, which means we'll probably get more Daryl shorts.
And that's when I moved in with Daryl.
Hello.
And here we are.
Or something like that. Will Fat Thor be in them this time? Who knows? But now it looks like Jane Foster could appear, and she has no problem putting Thor in his place, literally slapping him around. Stoked! When I talked to Taika on the red carpet before the release of Thor Ragnarok, he told me that he and Hemsworth wish they could have done a feature-length, mockumentary-style Thor film. So I'm just saying, if they don't deliver something, I'll be disappointed. I have faith. Well, that's it, man. Woo! I am not recovered from Comic-Con, so I'm gonna get to bed. And stop talking about movies for like at least a few hours. If that's even possible, I don't know. That'd probably be best. If you enjoyed yourself like even a little, do me a solid and hit subscribe so you can get more Oh Great It's Jeff. And if you don't like me, I mean, you, but that's fine. CinemaBlend is producing awesome content on the regular and you're gonna wanna check it out. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.